Alright, so we got the Forsburn Ditto here. This is just top 8, I believe. Yeah. This is one that's quite common. These two players, despite playing the same character, do play very differently. Spyker very technical, loves just his sort of fundamentals and optimizing that as much as he can. Seth, on the other hand, does like to use Forsburn's gimmicks to their fullest potential. So plays, a bit more patient. Goes for a lot of more complicated setups. So it's always an interesting thing to see these two fight. Spyker, I think, is historically favored, but more recently these two have gone back and forth a little more. And stage pick of Gates does make a lot of sense. Of course, we love the stage. But Seth is going to take the first stock here with the upcape and the down strong. Probably going to, I imagine, a very strong option in this matchup. Forsburn does love to land on you, and upcape is a really great way to anti-air. And yeah, kill percents down strong is just true. There's not really anything you can do about it if Force gets the upcape in the right spot. So that's going to be like a really strong high percent anti-air option for both of these players. Oh yeah, just put punches down strong. Bit of a scramble there. Spyker is going to win it out. Gets Combust online, interestingly. Maybe not wanting to give Autumn access to the smoke here. Because that does work in basically every way for both players. The only thing that really changes with the smoke is whether or not it gets destroyed when you get your 3 stacks of Combust. Which is basically only ever a bad thing for you. So, smoke will, in theory, do more for the opponent than it does for you. But of course, you can choose where to put it when you're creating it, and vice versa. So there's definitely reasons to use it, especially for recovery and such, or it's just kind of mandatory. But Seth definitely a player who's gonna probably end up using the smoke a lot more between the two of these. So tech chase there, or well, not really. It's a panic roll. Could have been a tech chase, I guess. But good diagonal Autumn there living. Backer though, again, not quite going to do it. Really close to killing there, but the forward air combust will take it, bring it to last stock here. Well, Autumn does have the percent lead. Forsburn can make that up quite quickly, especially with Spyker's kind of punch game. But Autumn is going to get this first win. There's Spike for the reset. Backer off the side. 150% now, and combust online. Really, almost anything will do it here if you can just find that one clean hit. Strongly do that. Dash attack, though, will do it. And they're going to take that first scan. Looks like we're going back to Gates again. I mean, I'm not super surprised. Forsburn loves the stage. I know Spyker especially really likes it. I also love the stage, for example, and we will often go to it for the first 2 or 3 games with basically every set we play. But, I mean, last game certainly was close, and right now we're going to start off a lot better for him. So, there's logic behind it, for certain. I love that side B reverse there from Seth to just get the back air on a stage. Always love those little empty special reverses, they're very fun to do. Oh, gets that down tilt chase. Not quite going to get the back air though. Yeah, Autumn is going to teleport into that smoke, but Spyker is going to catch him. Okay, interesting little trade there. Oh, catches with a clone pop, of all things, but not going to get the follow-up, unfortunately, and Spyker has now left 2 stocks here. But the run-up down strong, yeah, very strong option with invincibility. Gonna at least let Autumn claw that back. See what they can do with this, though, still at a significant deficit. Spyker is going to teleport into that smoke before can destroy it. Bust is online. Yeah, but good parry. One of the best ways to stop combust from happening, besides like just killing them, which isn't super viable at this percent. So probably what Spyker really wanted there. Gonna go for a downer here, yep, and that's gonna seal out the game. We're going to Gates, another really good Forsburn stage. You can always tell it's Steph's counterpick because they love the Dungeons versions of the stage, and Spyker loves the base Frozen Fortress version of the stage. But this definitely makes a lot of sense. I mean, it's very hard to like really have good counterpicks in a Ditto because most of it's just going to be like, what do you like? And although their playstyles are pretty different, both these players do like pretty much the same stages in my experience. So stage base is probably not going to matter that much. It's going to be all about the adaptation. And right now Seth is managing to do a lot better than in that last game. Not quite going to get the kill with the star spot on that contest, but in a good position here and just gets a little punish with the back air there in the corner. Fortunately, Spyker is not going to get that pickup off of the F-cape, so while that could have been a very early kill, Seth almost cased out super early with the down air. Has Super Clone online for 2 seconds, as Super Clone does. But keeping this percent lead going really well. Oh, but great catch with the down strong there, he's calling out the teleport. Yeah, Forward is instantly actionable when he teleports into smoke like that, but the sometimes downside is that he doesn't teleport into it with a hitbox like he does otherwise. So if you have an active hitbox already there, it will just hit him, actionable or otherwise. So I'm going to try to get the Dare Spike Combust there, but not going to get it for the early kill. And I'm just going to answer right back with the down strong there for the high percent. Clean up. Maintaining the lead. So narrow opening here, not going to get much off of it unfortunately. But just keeping that lead is putting a lot of pressure on Spyker to try to bring this back. Clone Wars, okay. So forward air, but yeah, just again, not really getting much of a follow-up here. The L-cape though could lead to a much cleaner opening. Spyker is going to use that smoke though to recover pretty easily. But I mean, after this, even if he can take this, Autumn still has another full stock. Looks like we're done with smoke for now though. Yep, it just gets the Dare Spike into the combust there. Autumn also going to lose their own smoke stacks from that death, so what could have been a much easier conversion is now going to be a lot harder for them. Like that route in the smoke there, this could be really dangerous, but is going to be able to drift out and avoid that combust. It's mixing up with the teleport a bit, doesn't get the smoke on that last one, but Spyker is not going to be ready to punish it. And now we've got the clone mind games out. Still maintaining a bit of a percent lead, and this is an important one because Spyker will die to a down strong here, Autumn will not. And that parry though, DI in unfortunately is going to mean that Autumn will die there. Great comeback from Spyker to win that game. Alright, looks like we're just going right back. Makes sense. I mean, again, there's really not much that you can do to get a leg up on the stage picks here. Even to start out, Seth looking to maybe get a early kill with back air here. Don't stall into the down air. Very good way to get out of that scramble. And gonna end up with the sizable percent lead here. Spyker is gonna do whatever he can to make that back. Gets the Nair 2 sort of cross up into the back air. I don't think that's generally gonna be true, especially if you DI out on it. But it's very hard to react to, and I see a lot of Forsburns go for it. Certainly not a bad option. Seth's gonna be doing what he can to clear out the smoke here. It just gets the raw downer spike there. Not very easy to react to. Didn't purple, but honestly, like, With the angle sense that it's very hard to detect the wall there, Spyker not getting the perfect DI, so although he is at a very dangerous percent, Autumn will manage to take the first stock. Okay, so Nair 2 drag down, not going to get the right angle on that one though. And now it's Spyker's turn. Dodging the back air, but gonna have to do the smokeless teleport there, very dangerous. A little too high up for Cape Down Strong to work there, proving me a liar, but the run up down strong there will just take it off the trade with the dash attack. Certainly not without injury for Spyker though, and that back air is dangerously close to killing, although the smoke screen will do Spyker a lot of favors for recovery. But yeah, again, Combust offline now is a big deal, because the early kills that Spyker could get here to really take back the lead are no longer going to be as easily available to him. Oh yeah, and there's the up kick down strong. Yeah, sort of unfathomable mix there. Not much you can do if you stay in the smoke. Again, the clone pop getting neutral wins for Seth here. Again, not something you see Spyker go for nearly as often, but Autumn will love to set that up when he can. Oh yeah, and great up knife there. Gonna even up the stock count. Certainly not without a deficit, although we have seen Spyker come back from worse, even just in this set. That's the back air going for the weak downer conversion, or the downer spike conversion there off the weak back air, but not gonna get it. Oh, great tomahawk there, baiting out the parry. Super good call out. Not gonna kill, but the back air might do it, especially with no smoke available. Just goes for the clone to set up the offstage spike. Spyker does manage to get another clone offline, which will help out his recovery a lot. And now Combust. This could be dangerous for Autumn suddenly. Yeah. Especially with like these platforms to ladder off of, but the up cape will just take that, denying Spyker the comeback and bringing this to a game 5. I mean, this is Spyker's counter pick now, I guess, but like, who actually cares in this matchup? Still, you know, it's going to be a big deal to adapt here. Merchant Port's going to be the pick. It does make a lot of sense. I've seen Spyker take me here before. Autumn not so much. Likes just using like the platforms for extensions that Autumn's not quite so partial to. But right now that's not going to quite matter. Spyker's just not even really being able to get anything started. With 80% lead, although now here comes. Yeah, and just basically evening this back up just from that one conversion. Super good combo there. And the weak back air is, you know, keeping things going. The up cape, very, very quick sort of comeback there. But the down strong with punish, not quite going to do it, but this is a very dangerous spot for Spyker. Mustache online, so just like with punish with Combust off stage too, just like that. Not going to react in time to get the wall tech. Maybe it wasn't like lockout or something. Anticipating an earlier hit. Catches the side B. Backer off stage into the clone pop, trying to get the down air there, but not quite going to end up getting it. Just sitting back a bit, letting Spyker press some buttons, but the parry there and the DI on the down strong will give him that stock as well. And now, yeah, clone or Combust off stage. Seth's gonna be able to get out of that, but not without injury. And now this is a last stock for him of the tournament. See if he can make the kind of comeback that Spyker did on Game 3, but Spyker is going to deny that with the downer spike into the up cape. You know, very explosive game, really picking up the pace there. I'm not quite